Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Holmes 008 here. Today I'll be doing a review on my medication I'm taking, and I've been taking since I was 18. It's Olanzapine. I'm now 37, so I got many years experience to speak about this medication. Alright, so that's how long I've been taking it for. My mind state on this medication versus off. Off this medication, my dopamine levels in my brain get too high, and I get really not happy. Like I'm happy. My mood stabilizer works great. My lithium, so my mood doesn't really adjust. But without being off olanzapine, I don't sleep. I get chronic insomnia, and I lay awake, and I'm at peace at night. But I do everything a normal person does during the day. But then I get home and I'm so exhausted, and then I'm just like, oh, it hurts my brain. So. And I'm like that for like a week, not sleeping because I'm not taking medication. So, anyway, guys, ahead of this video is I'm not a doctor, so don't listen to me. Don't listen to what I say without just talking to your doctor first. All right. So, food cravings and management. This is number one, to be happy. I'm 18 to 37. I've been 175 pounds. I've been big. I've been in certain situations, not living by myself or living with my parents at one point in time, I got pretty big because I was eating all their food, and they had to get me off olanzapine and put me on something that barely even worked. So once I left my parents' house and had my life and everything, I was able to maintain 175, which is a beautiful weight for my height. It was 6'1". And yeah, it's been manageable. I just got to eat smart. I mean, you got to have like eggs, have some chicken breast, have some beef burgers. What else can you get? Chicken, beef, eggs, fish, canned fish, fish in your freezer, nice portioned out fish. Oh, carbohydrates. Stay away from rice bread. It's very addictive. And same with anything that's has gluten in it. Stay away from. Go gluten free. You'll thank me for that. It'll totally help your weight gain. And I find if I eat gluten, my nose gets a bit stuffy. So you know what? I get a sign that I'm eating too much gluten. So it's good to stay away from it. It can cause physical problems to people too. There's a reason there's so many gluten-free products out nowadays. It's because reactions to it is pretty severely, numbers are up there. All right, anyways, cravings and management. Partners. Oh, no, we'll talk about partners next. Okay, so what else? Drinks. Drink coconut milk that's unsweetened. Just anything that's unsweetened. As long as it doesn't use aspartame, because that stuff's nasty. What else do you got there? Zevia in Canada. I don't know if that's in the States. It's like a carbonated beverage. Really delicious. To me, it has stevia in it. And it has 0 sugar, and it doesn't spike your insulin levels like some people would have you believe. I don't get any problems with weight gain. I just don't. And I drink Zevia 1 or 2 a day if I have to. It just cuts my cravings down quite a bit. What else about cravings? Really, your home is your dwelling, and it really affects you. If I get cornflakes in here with 4 grams of sugar per cup, I can't stop eating them. If I get chips in here, I can't stop eating them. If I get chocolate in here, I can't stop eating it. All this kind of stuff, processed foods, you got to stay away from processed food. You got to go straight to the potatoes, straight to the quinoa, straight to the rice. What other carbs are there? There's not many other carbs out there that I know of. Nuts, I use these two, almonds and I don't care what brand they are, but these are both raw, and sunflower seeds. They don't cause much weight gain at all. I don't notice much weight gain. So, and I just have them in my house and I snack on them whenever I want, which is rarely, but that's because the almonds are just so bland to me that I just don't care for them. And that's a good thing when you're on olanzapine, because your taste buds go high, very high. So there we go. Those are a couple tricks. And I have some Brazil nuts because I have hyperthyroidism. So it slows down it helps my thyroid. So do sunflower seeds, I think. Or I know they do, but I say I think because I don't know. I'm not magical here saying these all cure my thyroid. so anyways, um, what else can I suggest for food? Um, oh, salads. Mixed peas, carrots, and stuff like you can get at Walmart and stuff, or Save On or Safeway in Canada here. And get the big bags of these and just steam them on a pot. So you can have a cup of those for dinner or lunch. And then for lunch, I get like a iceberg salad with some cabbage and carrots in it. It's really cheap. And it does for about 5 salads. And or just a snack. If you make your salads, you can just I put them in these containers now. You have to weigh them out, and then I just eat a container of salad if I get hungry. Whew. Okay, guys, that's pretty much Oh, and fats. I don't keep cheese in the house because I overeat cheese. It's very addictive. I don't keep any dairy in the house. I eat because I don't eat dairy. I have to have a plant-based supplement. It's called I forget the brand of it, but it's a like algae pill, and it uses like plant-based calcium. So I'd take one of those a day until you're like 40 or 50. I think I have it written down. I think I said 40 to 50, and you take 2 a day. But yeah, I mean I'm not scared of dairy. If I'm at my parents' house, I'll definitely eat a lot of dairy. It doesn't hurt me. But I just don't like it in my house because it has lactose sugar in it, and it's very addicting when you're on Olanzapine. Yeah, it's not the end of the world. If you can have dairy in your house, give it a try. So, I mean, if your weight allows for it on Olanzapine, have some cheese. No harm done. Have some yogurt. But instead for breakfast I have oats. Yeah, that's one other carbohydrate. I have some oats and I boil it up and I seal it up for 8 minutes and pull it out and have some oatmeal in the morning. So, but I'm gonna leave it there. That's pretty much it for food cravings and food management. All right, partners. If you want a successful partner, she's got to be a vegan or vegetarian. She's got to leave the bread and chips at the door. Because vegans and vegetarians like their bread and like their chips. But trust me, there's vegetarians can have potatoes, quinoa, and rice and oats just like us, less Olanzapiners. They can live like us because they're just gonna bring vegetables, so it's not gonna hurt us. No harm done. They're amazing people, and I'm sure they'll definitely get rid of their chips and they could bring some chocolate in as long as they don't overdo the chocolate. I mean, it's just like we can have some chocolate, so it's not going to hurt too much unless they start buying them by the bulk. So watch out there. So yes, that's for partners support. I would say, look for vegetarians, vegans. Because if you get into a typical girl that doesn't have a good diet and she just buys and eats whatever she wants, she's going to destroy your body. You're going to get diabetes. You're going to get big and bulky. You're going to be 6 feet under the ground in no time. So, and lots of girls are vegans and vegetarians. So, my sister is. Not by choice. It's now by choice, but she had a disease, and they had to cut her intestines out a bit, so she couldn't process food, and she couldn't eat meat anymore. So, but she's been very smart, and she's become a vegan or a whole-based food diet. Not really a vegan. She's just called whole food. So that's it, guys. That's partner support. So. Yeah, I speak more about my life with bipolar disorder is what I have in a book I'm going to be publishing soon. So, it's being edited right now, and then I have to do all the typing and modifications to it, then do a final edit or verification by the editor, and then I'll publish it. So it's gonna be a while yet, but I wanted to give this kind of look into my review of Olanzapine, just so you guys know there's hope for you. I'm rooting for you guys. You know, it's not the end of the world. Our world should have more advanced drugs by now, but with all the control over the DSM book and what's not being allowed, the scientific facts that have been that could alter everything for a lot of people in the world are being blocked by DSM manager, like the owner of it. So from what I've heard, you know, it's just what I've heard. So, for 60 years, I think it's been 60 years, the advancements have been very poor due to the management. And instead of 5 criteria to make it scientific, the diagnosis it's gone to 1 criteria. Very unscientific, the diagnoses of today. So, yeah, not impressed at all, guys. But you know what? They're, you know, stick to, you know, Olanzapine's okay. It's all right. Everybody put so much hate on this medication when, you know, I can't put any hate on it. So, you know, side effects are with everything. So you just got to work with them and know your afflictions with the medication and be strong. So live well, everybody. Mr. Holmes 88 signing out. Please like and subscribe to see more videos like this one.